What's up, Leah? Welcome to the Chop House. It's your girl Brandy here with your week ending November 2nd, 2019 tarot reading. I have your energy here represented by your ruling planet, the Sun, and your Leo zodiac sign. We're going to jump right into it. When I do my readings, I like to talk to God, the spirit guides, the ancestors, the relatives who loved us, who passed before us, the angels, the universe, and the creator of all things. I always ask for clear, kind, positive, but above all, honest messages. I always ask that you listen to the music in the background, as I do believe that Spirit sends channel messages through the music. I do have my YouTube channel playing on just a random selection. I do not own the copyrights to any of the music that you hear playing on my channel. All right. Got my phone on a charger, so it's affecting my camera right now. Sorry. Okay, I think you guys should be good with that. Okay, so let's dive into, we'll start with your Oracle Activation Love reading. Right, tolerance. You appreciate others' points of view because you sense the love in everyone. Discernment, purpose, and humility. All right, you are developing the skills to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. So this is, I actually just recently started setting it up like this and paying closer attention to how it's being aligned. And when you have tolerance lined up with purpose, there is a purpose for you to be tolerating. Sometimes it might feel like you're dealing with things that you could do without, but you having the tolerance to withstand some of the trials and the tribulations in your life is going to help you define your higher purpose. And you have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else around you are the same, but on different paths. So sometimes we all even want the same things. We all think we're the boss, all of that. But you are experiencing a point of humility where you know, like, okay, I'm not going to bash this person because they think they're going to be successful or they think that they are my type or anything like that. I'm just going to, be friendly, be humble, cut them down gently. Let everyone know that, we are on different paths, and you using your discernment will allow you to avoid a lot of arguing with people. Don't, how do I say it? Don't shun a person for not knowing. Don't shun a person for being ignorant. And when I say ignorant, I'm using it in a sense of someone who has a lack of knowledge. Okay? All right. So we'll move on. And I always shuffle the cards before I get on camera, but I like to shuffle them on camera as well so that you know it's real. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for Leo for the month? I'm sorry, I'm going to keep saying monthly because I'm used to doing monthly readings. But what messages do you have for Leo for the week ending November 2nd, 2019, Spirit? That wants to come out. That's the Four of Pentacles. I'm going to leave that. And I'm going to finish shuffling. Okay. The Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So you have a lot of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy in your reading. You could be dealing with one of those signs. You have the Page of Machetes. The Page of Machetes is someone who is having some small thoughts. You're not seeing the bigger picture of something. Maybe there are some petty arguments occurring. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles, you may be withholding information, withholding feelings from someone. Four of Pentacles speaks about being too open or too closed off with your energy. Maybe you are not opening up to your partner. Maybe you're not letting them all the way in for fear of being hurt. Or maybe that is your partner's actions as well. Maybe they're not letting you in. You have the Knight of Air, the Knight of Fire, and release. Okay, so there may be an ending coming soon, whether that be, I see it in your family, so maybe this ending here, the release is the Death card. I just always put that out there. It says the end of a phase or situation, a spiritual transformation, and a time to move on. So there may be some energy that you need to release in order to get to the next level with someone, or you may just have to cut out a situation completely. Maybe there are some ties in your family that just are not healthy relationships. All right. At the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups. So you have all three, or you have 3 knights, 3 out of 4 knights. And then you have the 10. Yeah, there's definitely an ending coming. With the 13, with the release card, with the Death card and the 10 of Swords together, there is someone who, someone's suffering from addiction. They're at the point where they've hit rock bottom. Or they even when I say addiction, you can be addicted to a person, you can be addicted to a way of living, you can be addicted to a thought process, a lifestyle, anything like that. And this person has hit rock bottom. They're tired of it. But that's the strength. Now that you are completely tired of the situation, the advice of Spirit is giving you to release something where it's time to move on. You are ready. You're ready to make that move. And you have the Ace of Pentacles. I'm reading it backwards, but it still says the same thing. You have the Ace of Pentacles here. So this is a new beginning coming. This Ace of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with an earth sign. No, I'm sorry, I was about to say something wrong. But anyway, the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy is a sign of a new beginning. This could be a new job, a new offer, a love offer, perhaps. And I always relate family and love. And this right here gives me a clear indication as to why. Because you have the Pentacles in the forefront, and you also have the swords in the same position. So that means there is a lot of mental interaction going on with someone that could be affecting your family. So when I say that, it is mental. It's mental. Like, you guys are thinking a lot. Someone is jogging your memory. There's something on your mind, okay? And whenever there is something on your mind, it's definitely ill-advised to hold it in. Let it out. Speak about what your issues are. Don't be afraid to seek the help and the guidance that you need within your partner or without. You know, if you need to go find help on your own, because I do see someone traveling, moving away here with all of the knights on these horses, then do that, okay? With the 4 Pentacles, you or your partner is being encouraged to open up or to withhold. Make sure you're not giving too much. You know, make sure that there is an equal give and take in the relationship. The Knight of Air is saying that events are occurring at great speed. Take time to carefully review your options and come up with some creative solutions. So I think that there's some rapid communication. You know, maybe thoughts are spewing out. Maybe there's some arguments, but and they're petty. And that's why it's in the strength. You have some petty arguments going on about your your way of thinking. Maybe your thought process is what is being brought up in these arguments, and it's causing you to be tireless. Like, man, I don't want to argue no more. Why are we arguing? I'm tired of it. And with the Page of Swords here, let me see here. I'm going to read the Page of Swords to you because you have it here twice. And then this song comes on. I always encourage you to listen to the music playing in the background, because I do believe the Spirit channels the messages through the music. And you telling somebody, like, what you tolerating right now, I could do bad by myself. It says here, A new relationship gives you a youthful glow. Enjoy springtime sensation and renewal in your love. Am I ready to accept change? Am I aware enough to notice opportunity? How can I embrace mental clarity? How can I communicate more clearly? How can I be more mindful of others' needs? So the strength in the relationship, Leah, is that you are able to be mindful of what the other person needs and tolerate that shit. You see the higher purpose. You're going to tolerate it because you are able to see the bigger picture. But you're being encouraged to slow down here. I'm going to read the Knight of Air as well. And I'm really just reading that because you have that air sign energy back to back. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. And they are the thinkers of the zodiac sign. So they are really jogging your memory. They may be making you rethink your situation, maybe even your choice to be with them. Or, I can't say it no other way. You may be rethinking your choice to be with an air sign or an earth sign. Okay, let me see. It is the Knight of Air. And they blame you. It says events in your life go into high speed. Your plans can now be implemented, and you should see a great deal of activity. Intellect and creativity rule the day, so adopt non-traditional viewpoints. Take the time to consider your choices carefully. Yeah, you are thinking about the decisions that you are making here, and you're being encouraged to. An extremely intelligent person who has the ability to act fast and think even faster. A genuine go-getter who is unstoppable in support of a cause. Idealistic, decisive, knowledgeable, tireless, assertive, and sometimes tactless. An unanticipated situation or conflict, an impulsive decision, a knight in shining armor. So when I read the card, you may be having to come to someone's rescue. You're not petty. You're not going to leave someone in a situation where they are hurting. You're going to find the best resolution that doesn't break you from your mental clarity. So if the situation is going to break you financially, spiritually, or emotionally, you're not going to deal with it. But you will go out of your way to be there for the person who you have to tolerate, or who has been dealing with a lot of bullshit lately. You'll be there for that person. And it is advised for you to be making sure that you're not giving too much of yourself and not receiving that same energy in return. Okay, some people may expect a lot of you, Leo, because you are a very strong energy. You are always focused on your goals. You're always constantly building and growing to the next level. It may not be on a physical level. You may not be working out every day. You may not be building a house, so to speak, but you are building yourself up mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially at a pace that maybe others aren't okay with. Okay, the Three of Pentacles here is someone, this looks like you could be doing one or two things. You're building here, definitely. Building, something is changing. You are either going into like a court situation, or you are getting married, seeking counsel about that marriage. But with the Three of Pentacles energy here, this is in your work section. So this is definitely you wanting to build up something. It could be you building up the community, you building up your children, okay? With the Knight of Fire, it says a sudden event that needs immediate attention and time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. So you are moving rapidly. You are like out, I'm out. You're happy, you're enthusiastic, and this is the energy that is central. So everything here is touching on to the center card. And this is someone who is moving happily towards their goals. You might be rushing into a new contract or rushing down the aisle with someone. Okay, and with this Knight of Cups energy, I'm going to read that to you as well, because like I said, you have all three knights here. And with the Knight of Fire, with the Knight of Cups in your career section, this is your strength. You're emotionally strong, and that is going to benefit you in the long run. You could be making an offer to someone, or someone may have made an offer to you and work. So this could be like you putting an offer on a house, or you asking your boss for a raise. It says here, am I prepared for a new exciting am I prepared for a new exciting quest? How can I show more honor and respect? Is my integrity helping or hindering? Are my high standards reasonable and healthy? And I know that you guys have some very high standards, and that's what's up. You know, keep it that way. You are focused and capable of seeing your financial goals to fruition. You may have to cross into unknown territory, but once you do, the money will flow. You have a vision for your business and will stop at nothing to see it to reality. You have high standards and expect others to follow your lead. Keep that energy, Leah. Don't back down for anyone. Don't let anybody change that about you. Be a leader. I always encourage leadership. I'm an alpha. I was the firstborn to my mother and my father, so I know I'm an alpha. With that energy, I don't understand needing people and relying on people. I'm used to people relying on me. So whenever the roles are reversed, then that is a hard, difficult situation. But enough about me. Bring it back to Leah's spirit, okay? With the Knight of Cups energy here, you are being encouraged to be strong, be steadfast, be a leader. Take action. I definitely see action here. And with the Ace of Pentacles here, I definitely want to read that one to you as well, because right after you have Pentacles in your family and in your love. So, and like I said, it's cautioning you to be careful. So maybe you are coming into a situation where you might be getting an inheritance, or you just may be managing your money well and investing in your family, maybe starting a family business, something like that. And you want to be careful that you get this big pentacle, so you want to invest it wisely. And literally how this lines up for you is that you are taking action towards your goals. You are being a leader, and then the money comes. So I read like this, you know, this is the traditional way you should read it. But as with that being, well, actually, I'm lying to you. You can read it however you want to read it, but I read it like this. And so when you see the Knight of Cups flowing up, this is truth being told right here in your reading, that you're getting to that bag, period. Okay, let me see. So if you're dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra, or Sagittarius, or a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, you may want to cross-watch to see how your videos align and see if there's any truth to, you know, some of the energy that is here. You know, see what your partner is up to. See why they are arguing with you so much. See why, you know, you might feel like some of the petty needs aren't being met in a relationship, okay? So you have the Ace of Pentacles. It says, a creation, a beginning, a change. A creation, a beginning, a chance, clarity of life purpose. Your base is solid. Success and good fortune are yours, for they are the outcome of what has already been experienced within. You can achieve spiritual peace through material means if you see the path. So that, again, this is you really building a solid foundation for your children, for yourself, and for your family that may not exist yet. I do see the Empress energy here, but it's not in your reading, and it looks like, you know, all of this has to happen in order for you to get to the Empress energy. But this is also the creation. You know, when I think of anything, babies are created. So you want to be careful if at this time you are working on your finances and you are not wanting to have a baby. You want to make sure that you can communicate that clearly with the person that you are with. Make them understand why. And saying here, release. So after you, maybe there are some things that you need to release in order to build. It's not a maybe. That's a fact. There are some things that you need to release in order to grow and develop this abundance. Maybe something is going on in your family. The energy of your family is no longer serving you, so you have to walk away. The end of a phase or a situation or a spiritual transformation. And I got to read that one to you as well, Leah. So your reading is going to be a little bit long. I'm going to pick up the pace in a minute here. Let me pick up the pace for Leo. You know, I love my Leos. You guys are definitely confident, strong, everything. fire signs. You guys definitely are passionate. This card signifies that it's time to move on because this project or phase of your life is now complete. There is no benefit in remaining in this situation. Instead, shake off the old and welcome the new. You may experience a sense of relief at this time, at this ending, or there may be some sadness. Either way, it's time to leave that which you've outgrown. Take your time in adjusting to this change in your life. It's not necessary to rush ahead. Be kind to yourself during this process of transition. Seek the support of friends and family. Inevitable positive change, facing your fears, relationship transitions, and spiritual evolution. All right, and I gotta read this one to you as well, just on the strip of it looks scary. Every time I see this card, I just feel the pain. You know, somebody might have been backstabbing you, using you, abusing you, and now the strength is that you're aware of it, so you're able to pick up and get on with it. You're definitely letting go of something. And it says here, like I said, I relate your family and your family and your love. And you have pentacles lining with pentacles and swords lining with swords. So this is you on defense waiting to slice somebody. Get out of my life. What do I need to cut out? By the time you watch this reading, you may have already made some of those changes. It says here, is it time for a health checkup? Can I surrender my problems? Could my suffering lead to renewal? Am I paying attention to warning signs? The daily obligations of family life are getting on your last nerve. You feel pinched and stuck in a life you didn't choose. Talk to a trusted friend to unburden yourself. All right, so you may need some help. Someone might be really trying to stick it to you. Get some guidance from someone. Speak to someone. That's why I said definitely open up about your situation and don't be afraid to talk about it. Some of your friends who you don't expect to have your answers may be there for you. And you got the death card here twice. Yeah, something's changing. Something's going to occur in your life that is going to really shake up your energy. This is inevitable. Death, we cannot stop death. We cannot control death. We do not dictate who comes and goes in our life. If somebody wants to leave, let them go. Okay. This is some betrayal. Someone may have been betraying you. I'll read that to you so you know. But this is encouraging you to not let this petty shit get to you to the point where you start being deceitful. Don't take on the energy of the other person. You could be dealing with an air sign, and I say that because you have a lot of swords here. So if someone is being petty and fucking with your mind, betraying you, let that shit go. Don't even, I'm cussing a lot because I don't like that type of energy. Make sure that you are not being deceived, especially if you are a good, genuine person. Make sure that you get what you deserve. Let that situation end, because once you do, your ships are going to come in. You'll be able to sell for. This could be you taking your kids away from somebody. This could be you taking your kids just simply on a vacation for a while, but definitely wanting to be there with your children, protecting them. You know, they have all the weapons they need. They're going out. They're not, nah, I'm not playing with you. I'm taking care of my family, and I'm not going to let anything stop me, okay? With the Empress here and the Four of Fire and the Balance card, this is definitely saying that once you get your situation under control, then you can possibly move forward and even be thinking about having a baby. It says lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams. So fuck all that baby talk. Give birth to your dreams. If your dream may be to have a child, okay, that's fine. But if not, nurture yourself and others and make sure that you are developing a system that will allow you to create residual income, to create a lifestyle that benefits you and brings harmony to yourself and your children. With the Four of Fire here, contentment, peace, abundance again. So no matter what this person is trying to do to you, you can't stop their flow. Like, they can't stop you. You're making sure that you are living a happy home life and you are successfully completing your projects in spite of all the bullshit that you have to tolerate while you're on the path to your purpose. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, and wait for perfect timing. So carefully weigh your decisions so that you don't do anything to harm yourself or your children or anyone else around you. And I wasn't going to pick up this King of Cups here, but you have it here twice. The King of Cups, after you are realizing your potential. You know, it's basically saying what I see here is cut out what you need to cut out, nourish yourself, find your balance, and then go back to being that King of Cups energy, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. And I think that in spite of all this, even with the petty bullshit going on, you've still remained. It says, open your heart and mind to those around you, trustworthy and heartfelt advice and charity work. So it's like, even though you're dealing with a lot of stuff in your life, you still find the time to be there for those that you care about who don't have anything to do with the pettiness in the situation. Okay, you have the 10 of Pentacles. This is definitely energy saying that you are getting to the bag. The 10 of Pentacles is one of the happiest cards in the deck. You may want to do your ancestry and find out who your ancestors are. Make sure you are investing wisely. This is a happy home and family life. You are getting back. Look at this king here with his dogs and his children and his families in the background enjoying themselves. You know, this is the state where you are growing to, and you are doing that by using your psychic abilities and being able to use your discernment to cut out anything that no longer serves you. I always read the moon card because it just is it's a unique energy, and it's one that whenever you get it, especially, this is your shadow self. You know, your planet is the sun. You come from the sun. So when you get the moon energy in a reading, something is taking you to a very dark place. Like, you might be feeling like, I'm gonna kill this bitch if she don't drop this child support. I just gotta be honest with you, and I'm being real. And you know, I seen the death card there, so stop thinking like that. You know, you ain't got to put her in a river, but go downtown, work it out yourself. You know, see what you can do to take control of the situation. And because you're the king of Pentacles, those kids love you, your family loves you, everybody loves you, and that's what the problem is. Someone's expecting you not to be able to maintain your balance and your stability because they're trying to wreak havoc in your life, and nothing can stop it. Your 10 of Cups is here. Even after you cut someone out of your life completely, you still come back to a happy family setting because you just are that person. This is what you want. This is what your goal is. You want a happy life, happy wife, and happy children. That's beautiful energy, Leo. All right, so I'm going to move on because I can read you guys forever. I love the energy that comes through with the fire signs and Leo, especially Leo and Aries, okay? So with Leo, if you are wanting a yes or no answer to a question, please hold that question in your thoughts at this time. I'm going to ask Spirit to provide a yes or no card. If it is a positive card, it's a yes. A negative card is a no. And if it makes me hesitate, then I'm going to encourage you to bring that. Oh, they're flying out at me. If the card makes me ponder, then I'm going to encourage you to bring your question to the next reading or to book a private reading by direct messaging me on Instagram at Trap House Tarot. 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 All right, Spirit. And what? Dreams coming true. And I'm going to be honest and say this card fell on the floor. And before I can even get the question out, this is saying, this is 9 of Cups energy. This is someone who may need to be single as well. You may be by yourself, but it may just be centrally focused on the fact that you and you alone. You may have a partner who is not on the same page with you or who doesn't share the same vision, but you, in your person, Leo, you are on the path to creating a life that you deserve. And it involves children. It definitely involves children. Maybe you or your partner have children, or maybe there's some children in your community who you care about that you want to support. That's a great energy. And I say that because I see the King of Cups twice. The King of Cups is someone who's giving to charity, donating, getting more involved with the kids, being a mentor, that energy. Okay. And then so the 9 of Cups, dreams coming true. Dreams come true. Contentment, receive, gratitude, indulgence. This is a card of contentment and wishes being fulfilled. It suggests that you are now entering a time of peace, joy, and satisfaction. Be clear about what you want your relationships to look like because your wishes may be granted soon. Remember to be open to receiving all that the universe is sending your way and express gratitude when your dreams come true. Then sit back and enjoy. This card is also about feeling good both emotionally and physically. Engage in activities that bring you pleasure. Take a friend to an upscale restaurant, share a luxurious bubble bath with your partner, or enjoy an ice cream cone with a child. Activities that make you happy will tell the universe to send you more joyful abundance. This will aid in your wish fulfillment. Go ahead, indulge yourself. Leo, that's some dope energy. I wouldn't mind taking a bubble bath with a single Leo. You know, I'm single. What's up? It's like, nah, all right, I'm going to quit. Anyway, Leo, it was been a pleasure. Peace.